Hi everyone, and welcome back to Truth Be Told. All right, let's get started. We're going around the world from Aries to Pisces. Let's see what's happening. Truth be told, Aries. Okay, Aries, wow, look at this, right? Like right on point. That's crazy. Six of Pentacles and the Hangman. Okay, so basically we have an equal and fair justification for what we utilize and how we utilize our time, right? It's not only the work that we do, it's also not being so tied and bound to the outcome of financial prosperity. It's not that we don't have it, it's that we're feeling mind, body, right? Mind, body, spirit, a coming together of, I put in this work and I do a great job and I feel really good about what I do. This could be writing, communicating, the word, right? In terms of what it is that your truth is about allowing your spirit to just go with the flow and not be so concerned about the outcome of, am I making enough money? What am I doing with my time? Okay, it's really beautiful. So your truth is your own. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. Time stampers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And thank you. Okay, let's go to Taurus. Taurus. Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So when we've gone to the depths of our, what's the word? We have done the work of the warrior. We've gone to the depths of what we truly believed would allow us to rise up to the occasion of how we use our energy so as not to waste. Waste not, want not. That's what they're saying. Got it? Waste not, want not. So Taurus, you're utilizing your energy in a sense where it's needed most, right? And when it's not needed, you're like, okay, I'm not wasting my time or energy on whatever it is that you're doing. It's like, no, right? Okay. For others of you, you have patiently waited to get out there, to be out there, to be seen. Some of you are seen in the public eye. Some of you are admired, not necessarily in the public eye, but, your immediate circle of, right, peeps, right? And you know when you need to show up and when you don't have to necessarily show up, right? So it's time. There are times, Taurus, when you're backing off, backing down in terms of how you want to utilize your energy. This is all a beautiful truth of how you've acquired the knowledge that sets forth and puts you ahead of the game by allowing the dynamic of pause and forward motion. You know how that works, right? and people are watching how you manage that energy. Okay. All right, so we have Gemini. Gemini. Let me just shuffle a few times here. I have to shuffle a few times because we want to encourage the energy to be fluid and not stagnant. Okay. Gemini. Gemini. We have a beautiful depiction of also the ideas that you are getting ready to put into action are going to be amazing. They're ideas that you've been, some of you have been holding back in terms of, okay, well, when's the right time? And you've been working like in the backdrop, and then it'll happen. You're going to expose your ideas, your thoughts. You've been working hard on, for some of you, okay, this is general, right? So for some of you, it's about, okay, so how do I want to present something or launch something, right? Ideas. Or let me think of the right words to say in order to get my point across in a way that will allow others to see my truth. Okay? Yeah, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. I'm seeing sapphire here. So some of you have purchased sapphires, maybe crystals, amethyst, citrine, jade. Some of you are contemplating crystal shopping. Each crystal holds a certain energy. I'm certain that you all know that by now. You came out. And additionally, those also aspire to adhere to help the energies of the chakras as well, right? So when it feels right, whatever, if you are crystal shopping gems, if it feels right, then you know that's the one for you. Okay. Look at who came to the party. Chocolate loves to be in the center stage. Zeusy's in the backdrop. What can I say? Cancers, maybe you want to be center stage right now, right? Okay. Cancers. This just flipped out. Beautiful depiction of gatherings, family gatherings. I know a lot of us, reunions, a lot of us, this could be also showing that we got together over the holidays of Easter, for those of you who celebrate, Easter, Ramadan, what have you. They're showing me, Spirit's showing me these bees and the transformation of the butterfly. So the bees are about, you can, what is that saying? Gather more, get more out of being kind and sweet with family members than, right, than not. Like, so if you're having cancers, if you're having some talk with a father figure, an uncle, a grandfather, if you've been holding back or they've been holding back, if you're the father figure in the family dynamic or whomever this represents in the center, Spirit's saying, don't hold back. Be kind. Be generous. Be loving. For others of you, there's a father figure on the other side who is manning the responsibility, I hear, of what money is put into. They're helping you with your finances. They're helping you save. And if it is pulling out a little money to purchase a home, you could also be doing that. Of course, and I shouldn't say of course, but literally Cancers, I'm hearing somewhere over the rainbow. So if a father figure has passed, they're definitely telling you that they are secure, happy, secure. I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe they left you some money, right, for the family. Something about an urn, right? Maybe a cremation. It's a celebration of life, okay? Someone holds the, also, I'm feeling and seeing this is a deed. So these are not only good deeds that are done of father figures, doing good deeds for the family, for the future of the family, but I'm also feeling that someone holds the deed and has savings and is saving for, maybe you're the child, you know, sisters or what have you, for a home. Somewhere over the rainbow could be your song. Okay? Okay. Okay, good. Cancers, that's very nice. Awesome. Okay, Leos. Leos, what's happening? I'm just shuffling here so they don't fall all over the floor. Okay. All right, let's go. Leos, what's happening? Leos. Okay, so there could be potential offerings of stability in terms of your finances. I feel like it's like this switch. It's like a light switch, right? It just flips. It's like, oh my God, nothing's going on. And then you're like, oh, wow, I got news from someone from a distance that is saying you're coming into some money. So I feel this, if this is financial for you, Leos, you have money coming in and going out, coming in and going out, right? Coming in and going out. It's just the flow, the ebb and flow of your finances, your prosperity. You've planted seeds. It's not like you have any lack. It's not a lack. It's, where do I put these? Where do I invest? This is a lot about investment. This is about import, export also. You may be contemplating doing some of importing and export business. If you're holding back for a rainy day, you're saving for a rainy day, right? I'm hearing retirement and or just in general, you're saving for, you're building your nest egg, right? I kind of am wanting to take one card, which I wasn't going to do, but I am going to take one card on the Two of Pentacles for you, Leo. Okay, so that was important to do. Make sure that there's no confusion about where you're putting your wares, your investments, and or if it's not tangible money, it's tangible things. Some of you have, there's stealing of tangible wares and or money. Make sure you know what's happening and where everything is going. And that's why Spirit wanted us to pull another card, because this is really important. The ebb and flow of money. Are you aware of where you're spending your money, where you're investing your money, and or is there someone who's trying to take from you and you're not aware of it, or are you? All right, be mindful. Be very mindful of where your money is going and who's watching, who's like watching what you're doing. Okay, Leos, that's a heads up. That's a major heads up. Do you know where your money's going? Right? Okay. Virgo. It's nothing to be fearful about, especially when it's a heads up, right? And you just like, okay, maybe I should be more cognizant of, you know, where I'm putting my trust as well. That could also mean that there's a trust. Maybe it's a trust fund, and, you know, someone's trying to influence your thought process, Leo. Okay? All right. Virgo. Virgo. So Virgos, you're having, if you are dealing with, look at this. Someone wants attention. Hello. Someone wants massive attention. Here's chocolate. I don't know what chocolate is, actually. He could be a Virgo, but he comes in a lot of readings. So, okay, let's get to it. Virgo, if you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, where something happened, where it's ended, and someone's like, wait a second, I don't want this to end, right? He's wanting my attention. Someone may be wanting your attention, but you're not giving it because it's over. Whatever this is, it's over. For some, it's over because you and or some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio doesn't feel worthy of your attention, right? And or your time, okay? But if that's not what is happening, this is about someone who may have, and I'm sorry if this is the case, really, for some Virgos, maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is like, you know, has been using your money for some reason, and, you know, you're like, okay, so where's the money been going? You know, we have 5 here. So what's changing, Virgo, is that a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is not going to be allowed to take from you. Something about taking from you, whether it's time, I feel it's time and or money, but I feel that's coming to an end. Maybe something happened where it's like, we're not, you know, I'm not going to, somewhat similar to Leo's, if you're Leo, Virgo, Cusper, but I feel more with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that someone's been not putting in and or investing in another because they feel it's over. If someone is waiting for money, it's not going to be as much as you anticipated. Okay, I need a card for sure. And by the way, I'm using the vice versa deck for clarifying what we need to clarify. The 5 of Pentacles, let's see. So this is, right, Virgo, this is what you've been in the backdrop, right, working on projects and or using your time wisely instead of, right, using your time wisely. And this could also be looking out into the future of where you're going to put your money. Immediately, this is investing in foreign currencies. I don't know why. Foreign currencies. Maybe foreign currencies is where the the dollar depreciates, right? We know that the dollar, euros, let's just say, it depreciates immediately, right? When it's transitioned from euros to dollars, right? We lose money. So if some of you are doing that, you're going to keep your money maybe in the foreign marketplace instead of. All right, that's for some of you. Maybe someone is stocking their money away in foreign stocks. I said stocks, so that could be very, very true. And not telling, right? Not sharing. If you're sending money to Europe, let's just say, someone could be sending money to Europe and not telling, right? There's a recipient, maybe an uncle or someone across the country who's receiving finances to invest in something, maybe in either foreign affairs of some sort or property in Europe, something like that. Okay, but not telling. Not telling. If a relationship is over, it's because someone did not feel that they were putting in the appropriate time, like a balance of time and effort into a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? Okay, let's get on with Libra. Let me shuffle a couple times. Chocolate just went right into my shuffling area. I just can't. He's such a ham. He is. Okay. Libra. Libra. What's going on for you guys? Libra. Okay. Wow, look at this. Libras. Money's coming in. Major money's coming in. This is an 8. This is like, and the King of Pentacles, massive financial attainment, I hear. Money that you have been waiting for is coming in. If it is, for some of you, you're taking out some money and buying a new car. And it's really different from what you're used to. It's like a new car, but it's not just a new car. It's a car that you've never had before. You've never purchased a car, like let's just say you're always buying, I don't know, Toyotas. And now you're going into buying a BMW or something. Working really hard for your earnings, yes? Something about spirit gifting you with financial abundance. And it's only a matter of time when it's coming in, right? It is coming in. I would say, because I have 2 8s here, this is massive. This is a really 80,000. I mean, I could say 8,000, but I don't feel that. I feel it's like 80,000, 800,000. Now, don't go buying lottery tickets, Libras. I'm just saying there's a lot of financial abundance coming to you with 2 8s. So some of you Libras can be seeing 888s a lot, or 808 is a financial prosperity as well. So 8s could be your number, but it's here. And it's definitely coming in 8 days, 8 weeks, something like that. Or we could say August, okay, depending on what you're dealing with. Okay. And it's going to make you what? All right. I like that. That was good. It's always nice to know that hard work does pay off as well, right? that is hard work too. Let's not forget why we it's a motivating factor, right? For the earth plane to be working hard and getting what you deserve. Okay. And that's also in everything in life, right? You work hard in anything that you do and you receive. And that's what Libras are doing. Okay, Scorpio. Wow, this just fell out. I'm going to take it because I love the devil reversed. So Scorpios, we are feeling no fear, and we're just moving right along. Now we have the Queen here, who from a distance, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you may be hearing from a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn from a distance, right? And you're like, okay, you know, bring it. And what is this devil reversed? Let's see what the information, what is coming in. So something out of the blue, maybe communication out of the blue, or maybe a halt of communication, or a halt. There's been a complete, we're not talking, Scorpio. You did have, Virgo did have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart, or I'm sorry, in this read. So you could really be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here, Scorpio, and vice versa, where there's no communication, and maybe you've been waiting for it, and it's just not happening. It's not coming in. So that Virgo reading could have feasibly been someone's done and not going to entertain any more time, effort, energy into a relationship. If that's a relationship, it could be from a relationship that's at a distance, and we're done. We're not talking. We're over the hurdles of what this devil brings to the table. It could be like, you know, for some it could be like what? Codependency, you know, a toxic relationship that had to end because it was just, and I'm going to say depleting because of the Five of Pentacles that was in the Virgo read. So Scorpio, if you're dealing with someone, there's no communication, it's pretty much done. And it has set you free, right? And that is part of what you've been dealing with. And I have to say, Virgo Scorpios have been dealing a lot with each other for, it's been a long time. I'm going to say at least, what, 8-9 years for some. A back and forth, you know, type of toxicity in relationships. Okay, so now it's done, and there's no communication. Even if you're waiting, look, someone could be waiting for communication, taking action on that, and okay. It may come in, but it's not going to be good. So if you do have communication, Virgos, with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it's gonna end on a note of Five of Wands, you know. Not only discouragement, but more it's like a fight, or a fight ensued. Okay. Sagittarius. Saggies. Let's see what's happening with you. Wow, Saggies, look at this. Wow, a huge expression of love. Let's just say justice of the peace for some of you, Saggies. Are you kidding? Some of you are going and getting married, and it makes you extremely happy, and or you already did. For some of you, you already did. I don't know why I'm playing with my hair so much. Sorry. Some of you did go and get married, and now it's like out. Everyone knows. Or if they don't know, they're gonna know, right? a second chance. Someone, Saggy, may be saying, I want a second chance with you. And or you're saying it to someone else. A second chance to prove how much love there is here, right? Let's take a card on the Judgment card, right? I think it's second chances. Yeah. Take me back. Why don't you feel the same way as I do? This could be expressing feelings or showing your feelings to another. And is it being reciprocated, right? Let's get another. I feel bad. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's either the masculine and or feminine that is, I feel that the masculine has been dealing with a lot of maybe drinking, alcoholism, and, you know, do you judge another by what they do, or have you? Or are they judging you, you judging them, right? It works both ways. Is someone judging someone else for the fact that, you know, hey, I love you immensely, and I've dealt with your issues of drinking, the habits, habitual drinking, or, you know, alcoholism, and now someone is like shamed, being shamed or being judged by what they've done or what they're doing or what they did, right? And why? Hold on, Saggies. So someone is judging, like, I love you, but this is not good. Maybe someone's trying to deal with, right, sobriety. Someone's trying to becomes, you know, sober. Maybe Sag, you or someone else is helping them. Let me get one more card here for the Saggies. Okay, so a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be involved in the backdrop, right? Trying to help the communication between two people that really love one another. Maybe someone doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe you're spilling your guts out to someone and they don't want to acknowledge what you're saying and or how you're feeling. That's kind of a bummer. Not crazy about that, Saggies. Okay? So if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, watch how we say things, how we judge others' actions and or reactions. Okay? Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn. One more shuffle. Capricorn. Okay. Let's see. Capricorn. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Capricorn, for some of you, for sure, you're dealing with, it could be a physical death that you're still healing from. It could be someone who you were committed to, married to. So you're healing from a loss of a loved one, for sure. Some of you, it's a general read, okay? For others, it is death and rebirth. And you're trying to grasp, Capricorn, the information that it brings in terms of, maybe you're reading some information and that you're not quite sure how you feel about the process of death and rebirth. It's truly, so for those of you that applies to, just know that you cannot express it, explain it to the point where others would really get it unless you've been through it. Maybe you are going through it right now, and you're having a really hard time working through it, because it's really not something that can be discussed. It's just not. It's something that once we release, once we are able to release, that's what they're saying, once we are able to release the mindset of the ego and how it plays upon our hearts, then our hearts take over. And I feel like you're in that transition of that happening. It's like egos takes a seat and the heart matters. Got it? Let me take a couple cards here for Capricorn. Yeah, it's okay. So if you're dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag, it could be this is whom you're mourning over the loss of. Leo, Aries, Sag, Scorpio here, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I don't feel that as much. We have Taurus here, but honestly, I feel it's more unending. Also, it doesn't have to be a literal death. It could be in this figurative sense of a loss of a relationship, a marriage. The trust has been lost. Others, I don't feel the same. I don't know if someone is saying that to you and or has already. Sleepy Hollow, I don't know where that came from. That could be, I know that's a movie, but I also feel that something about Sleepy Hollow. I just heard it. Once you get through this, if this is death and rebirth and getting through this, right? The actions that you must go through, everyone's different. But once you get through this, you will be healed and you will rise above all of it. You're rising above all of it. The loss, the pain, the discomfort, they're saying. I'm going to take one more card. I just feel it. Okay, so that's what it is. Once we get really clear about what is going on behind the scenes, we can then be seen again. So some of you are like in the backdrop and don't want to be seen and or heard, right? For some of you, it's just, I'm off, I'm off the map. I'm taking the siesta. I don't want to talk. I don't want to be seen. I just want to be working on what I'm working on, which is my own beliefs and how I think and or feel. Okay? Which actually is really good. Take time out for yourself, Capricorn. How do you feel? How do you act in the face of transformation? Okay, Aquarius. 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 These are flying out. You really want to talk, right? Or maybe let's see what you're feeling more than speaking. Okay. An offer of love may be coming in, right? But are you not interested? There could be an offer of love that's coming in, or or the love of, like, you've been looking at this new car. I did say that to another. Car or boat. Maybe you're purchasing a car and or a boat, and you're absolutely loving it, and you need to ask questions. So Spirit's saying, ask questions about the purchase of a car and or a boat, or you're getting on your car one of those attachments, I don't know what they're called, right, to put a boat on the back of your car. You could be doing that. You just purchased something that you really love. I feel this is actually what it is. I mean, and it's very different. So you have to ask questions about, like, how much, how much gas it takes, how much, just the regular questions. Because you've never had this particular car and or boat. Maybe you've never had a boat before, Aquarius, and you're getting one. If some of you are taking a trip, others of you, with a loved one, with a child, you're taking a trip. You're either by boat, maybe you're taking a cruise. I don't feel that as much as maybe you're going away. You're taking a trip. Let me get another card for Aquarius. If if there is an offer of love here from a distance or at a distance, someone's at a distance, that's a no. What already has happened cannot be undone. Got it? Some of you may be traveling and wanting to see someone, but someone's like already out, like gone, right? Let me take one more card here for Aquarians. Someone's gone and not coming back for some of you, right? Yeah, some of you are definitely missing someone, thinking about someone that you once really loved and cared for, but it's done. For some of you, right? It doesn't apply to all. This is an ending of a relationship. Sorry. This is an ending of an immature, potentially, relationship, and someone's been really working hard on themselves and they said, I'm out, right? This could be you, right? You could be saying, I'm done. Okay? Okay. And or it's another interests of love that you had your eyes set on someone and they're gone or they're not available, something like that. Okay, Aquarius, don't be discouraged. And I kind of feel that you are, in a way. Maybe you're not showing it. You are, but you're just moving on, which is good. No stagnancy. Okay, Aquarius? If that applies to you. Okay. Pisces. Pisces. Oh, Pisces. This is beautiful. Look at this, Pisces. So, exhausted, taking a vacation with a lover. It's time for a little vacation with lover, soulmate, someone who is at a distance. Maybe you're saying, come on, let's get, I don't know why I'm messing with my hair today. So a lot of us are messing around with our hair, changing our hair color, dealing with like really the external way that we look. It's across the board for all. Because I'm messing with my hair here. So a lot of us do that. It happens. All right. So let's focus. Pisces. You could be dealing with a Gemini. But if not, within the next, maybe you're taking a trip with a loved one because you're exhausted. Maybe you need to take a trip with a loved one. If some of you are missing someone from your past and it's depleting your energy because that's all you think about, right? A loved one who from your past is just no longer around. Let's get a card. Chocolate. I have to, he's messing around. What's new? Chocolate. Yeah. It's a loved one in the family. A family member has left. Someone may be moved away at a distance or is moving away. And you're sad. Some of you are missing someone that's a masculine who was the stronghold of the family, right? And who crossed over or just moved on, moved out. Let me get another card for Pisces. Pisces. Yeah. So what Spirit's saying is, if it is you're exhausted because you're putting so much time into your work in order to escape from the loss of a loved one, whether it's a family member and or just someone that you lived with, a live-in, whatever. You're just really, maybe some of you are working on yourself. But I feel mostly this is really needing to get away, missing someone from your past, and really focusing in on work so that you can escape from the reality of the actual loss, right? If it's someone that you've loved and lost, I mean, for sure, okay? And it is depleting your energy because that's all you seem to be thinking about. And that's not a bad thing. Okay, so Spirit's saying send them love and light, right? And take that vacation or take a minute to really feel the pain. Maybe some of you, it just hit you. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like Pisces sometimes. It's like the aftermath. It takes a minute to completely wrap your mindset around the loss of someone or someone leaving home or if it is a loss through death, right? Send them love and light, right? Okay. Let's get karma cards. Okay. This is a collective reading. I want to thank you, Mary. You're awesome for giving us in the comment section the collective synopsis. Thank you. Okay. Let's get 3 cards for the energy of perhaps the whole entire week. Okay. We are dealing with, I love this. The first thing, and this is so true, philanthropy work. Some of you are really seeking philanthropy work by meeting new people and new connections that are going to help you to nurture your spirit. And through this work, it will allow you to get more in the flow of and involved in things that maybe you've never done before. So philanthropy work is massive, right? Because what it does, it helps all of us to be spiritually driven in deeds, IN-deeds, in deeds, in how we service right? We're here to serve others, okay? And by doing so, doing philanthropy work, it will help you to expand your abilities, your creativity, meeting people, sharing what it is that you have to offer. It's about really coming to terms with how you feel about doing the work and being in service to others. It's how you feel, it's how you communicate, how you are seen, and dealing with, for some, dealing with large institutions that do philanthropy work. Maybe you're researching this. This is good. Spirit says, this is good. All right. I send you so much love and light. Many blessings. Have a great week, and I'm here for you. Take care.